I haven't woken up, it's more slow, wow. So I was going to do Netherstorm, but then I realised that because we've got the reputation gains, I might as well do the places where we actually get reputation, so... Zangarmarsh it is. Also, I've been to Dockman and got some more XP, just because we need to get to level 47 anyway. Well, there's a lot of quests from there, Jesus Christ. What are the Soaring Refuge, Ozzy? Hope you've come to aid us in our mission. We've much work ahead of us. Also, my girlfriend's downstairs. Never done this before while she's in, so bear with me. Disturbance. We come to the outland expecting to find small pockets of life. What we discovered in Zangarmarsh was a lush environment with a thriving ecosystem. Our initial assessment with the area was deceiving, however. The water levels in this lake and marshes have constantly been down since we started taking measurements. The impact this could have on the local animal and plant life is disastrous. Go to Umberfen Lake, southwest of here, and look to the clues related to this water depletion. So you could probably just see it. Warden Hamut is in the other place, isn't it? I will ignore that one because that's breadcrumbs. These marshes are beautiful, wouldn't you agree? That is, except for these Nog forces draining the water away. Send a small expedition to Corfang Reservoir to investigate. Oh, that's also Storm in the Storm Vault. Guess what? That is also breadcrumbs, and I don't care about. That's fine. Lethin, hi.
Can I assist you?
Have you observed the surroundings close to yours here? This is an ailing landscape, struggling to keep itself in balance and losing the fight. If you know where to look, you can see the symptoms. Members of some species rapidly outgrow their peers and become more aggressive. A good example of this uncontrolled growth is the marsh trekker Boglash. If you wish to see for yourself, look no further than the waterways south of the refuge. Be prepared to defend yourself, the future knows no mercy. I don't think it's that bad, but sure.
I'm listening.
Well, I've got 4k gold, by the way, because I sold quite a bit of stuff. That also includes the 7k, 700 that I sent over anyway. The lakes of Zangarmarsh are slowly being drained of their water. Jesus Christ, do we know that already? We don't know why, but we do know that many plant species are in danger of becoming extinct. As the expedition's cataloguer, it's my job to track and identify these plants so we can better understand what's happening to them. If you like help, bring me unidentified plant parts. They can be picked right from the ground if you're a herbalist, and the indigenous creatures of this one may also carry plant parts on them. Naga are terrible, yes, but what's even more terrible are the traitor tribes of the broken and lost ones that helped them. The worst of all the lost ones are the Umberfen tribe. They use dark magic to trap and enslave others. They're especially cruel to the escaped slaves, and would slit my throat if I left the refuge even for a day. Travel to Umberfen village south of here and kill them all, and their leader, Katura. Until then, I feel it every single day of my life. Right, let's actually talk to... Oh, before we do anything else, let's grab the wanted quests here. A bounty is hereby declared on the... Right, sorry about that. I forgot to delist something on Facebook. A bounty is hereby declared by the Scenario Expedition on Raha? Oh my god, these are hard names to say. Leader of the Dark Crest Naga. That guy was last sighted by Cenarian scouts at the lagoon in the central southwest region of Zangarmarsh. Dark Crest have been linked to numerous attacks against the Cenarian expedition, and the leader is considered extremely dangerous. Those seeking to claim the bounty are advised to report to Warden Hamut. Bounty is hereby declared on the Cenarian's bit of Rajas, which is exactly the same as the other one. Leader of the Bloodscale Naga. The Naga sorceress was last sighted in the Serpent Lake in the north region of Zangarmarsh. Bloodscale is considered extremely dangerous, and the leader is approached with extreme caution. Those seeking to claim blah blah blah. I assume the Warden is up here. Hamut.
Well met.
Indeed. Yasil. Said you. Of course I can use someone like you. We're always in need of a little muscle. Whilst the doers of the expedition are mixed out busy studying plants and researching the lakes, I've made myself a business to deal with the hostiles in the area. Ever since we set foot against Zangarmarsh, the Naga have launched lethal attacks against us without warning. We don't have best to keep them at bay, but our resources are limited. I need to go to the various Naga strongholds in Zangarmarsh and show them what we're not to be crossed. Bring me back their claws as proof of victory. Okay. I don't know. Oh, I bought another one of these, and this one as well, just better stuff as well. I will be doing that at some point as well. Again, once we hit max level, well, max level being 46, but, you know, that's not the point. You must get me out of here. I was gathering herds nearby when a handful of these little savages abducted me and tried to fight them off, but there were too many of them. Help me return to the scenario afterwards away from these cruel wretches and their vile magic. Sure. I mean, we could just go now. Don't need to wait. Oh, we have a rare. Uh-huh. Ooh. That was a lot of stuff, that was. 400 gold? Oh, alright then. Level 40. Nice. So we get to another one of these now then. So I think Divine Purpose is probably for the best. When you or your allies are critically struck during Reckoning... is that you or your allies? Yeah, we'll probably go for that one then. Right, I think that's all of them done now. We can head back. Now, Divine Purpose should be really... I think Justicar's Vengeance is what we're going to want next. Ability... Holy Power spending will reduce the cast time of your next Flash of Light by 25%. Okay, that's just Art of War. The cooldown is reduced by 60% based on the target's missing health. Fairly certain these were like things that used to be in anyway. Final Reckoning is nice for just in general. Yeah, just an extra damage thing. I think it'll be quite nice. And that means we're going to need 2 more extra bits. Also, I've been watching people like what's his name? McDoubled, and he uses a W key as his one of his key bindings, and I'm like, how? I know you can move via the mouse and stuff like that, but
I am honored.
the Naga behind this, but why? From what you described, the steam pump must be part of the cause for the water levels dropping in the marsh. No matter, this explains their own hostility to us. Let's not waste any time. I need you to perform another task. We must determine how widespread the Naga's difficulty truly is and address accordingly. Explore each body of water in Zangarmarsh. Could be a lengthy session. If you allow me, I'll use my magic to mold you in shape more suited to scouting the marsh. Hold the amulet above the balcony near me. When you're ready to begin, I will guide you back safely when you're done. Okay. Do that in just a minute. You rescued one of my druids. We could never repay you, Ossia. You have my thanks as well as the expedition. 16 gold and that one, I guess. Right, let's do this one. You know, I still don't know why they're stealing water. Okay.
Peace be with you.
Hey, Larcia. It is what I expected. The Naga have set up pumping stations at all the major lakes in Zangarmarsh. They must be stopped if the marshes to have a future. Indubitably, can't begin to comprehend why the Naga would drain the water out of their own habitat. What I do understand is they need to put a stop to their operations. These seeds carry with them a rage of the earth. Take them to the steam pump operated by the Naga and use them on the controllers. The vines that grow in the seeds will be as thick as your arm and as strong as iron. God's hero reduce the balance of the Naga. Have upset. Hello. Now that you've seen the symptoms of imbalance with your own eyes, be mindful of them in your travels. Okay. Right, that is a breadcrumbs quest. That is also a breadcrumbs quest, but I'll pick them up just to shut them up. That one. That one. Oh. Alright, can we just get rid of... Ones are kind of useless now, really, aren't they? Like, entirely. What can I do for you today? You won the trusted scenario expedition, Ossia. It is time you spoke to the ancients allied with our cause, Ashien and Celeste, and asked for their blessing. Carrying the mark of a nation will fill you with great power. These boons will become more powerful as your renown increases with... Oh, really? Ossia and asked the ancients for the blessing. I didn't realise that they actually increased in power the more rep you got with them. Healing done by 1%. Oh, yeah, thanks. Later. All primary stats are 6. That's not too bad, honestly. You returned. Did you receive the ancient's blessings? Yes, I did. Thanks. Thank you, Ossie. I'll sleep comfortably at night. Were I not so old and weak and I could deal with my own enemies. Take this gold. It's not much for you. Kind of go unpaid. Soon after I escaped the Umberfen tribe, I holed up in a cave south of their village. Little did I know that the cave was being fought over by marsh beasts and sporemen. I had to leave in a hurry and left behind a box containing my only worldly possessions. After I managed to sneak out the Umberfen with my belongings, it was a terrible irony that I would lose them so soon after. If you're willing to bring them to me, I'll give you one of my very personal items. Really, refuge armor. It's actually not too bad.
You come back sometime.
Did you find any plant pots? Yes, I did. The decrease in native species is certainly a cause for concern. The increase in invasive species could be related to the recent disturbance in the ecosystem. Don't have enough information in to make a conclusion yet. She drops down some notes in the journal as she goes through the plant parts. Take these, Ossia, they might be of some use to you. Bring me any other plant parts you find, I'll incorporate them into my statistics. Okay.
Go in peace.
Iken's been telling me stories of what happened to him in those caves, and I think it's just awful. You know, maybe we should do something about to help those poor Sporlocks. Iken says that they live down in Fungor Cavern, but much of them are but that the marsh beasts have recently invaded. Why don't you go down there and see if you can clear some of those marsh beasts out, just to the southwest? Sure. Hold on. Another one?
You wish to speak?
Your children might have encountered some of the expedition's watchers. They do a majority of the field work, documenting the unique inhabitants of the marsh, collecting samples and making contact with sentient species. The safety of the watchers is paramount, Paladin. We're to recall the watchers we sent to Fongor Fave to the south because the Marsh Beast attacks. Warden Hamut believes that killing their leader, Lord Clack, will bring a swift end to the attacks. Okay. Lord Clack. Yep.
How may I aid you?
It's good to see you again, Arcia. How's the hunt for the Naga going? Pretty good, thank you. Good job, Arcia. You do well to shed any feelings of remorse you might harbour. These Naga are vicious creatures, even more so than the Azerothian ones.
Farewell.
I don't like the Naga and Azeroth, and I like them less here. It's a real shame our mission could not remain a peaceful one, but you won't see me shedding a tear for dead Naga. Indeed. That's good. If it had, like, haste on it as well, that'd be even better, but there we are. As well, the Blood Scale will think twice about attacking the Expedition Scouts. Take this reward, you've earned it. Okay. Once again, not particularly great. Oh, we're not green. I mean, that's fairly certain that's exactly the same. Right, let's quickly nip to this one. Oh, where's the other ones? There's one over there. There's one over there. Manticar. I've seen Manticar before, and I'm fairly sorry. And it's a... it's one of those weird bug things. The schematics you obtain show an underground system... Oh, right, I can't fly, can I? Bear with me. The schematics you obtain show an underground system of drains and pumps that connect the lakes in the region of Serpent Lake. Schematics are correct. There is a giant drain in the state of Serpent Lake. Confirm this to bring the news. Ah, right, okay. Hold on. We saw the giant drain when we were Eagle. That's annoying. Hello. Valheim. Wow, divine purpose. Procs like 3 times there. Well, it looks like they've respawned, so I guess we'll pick them up again. I mean, I'm not going to not consider... Ooh, nice. I'm not going to not, considering that they sell for a decent amount of money. Yeah, I think Feline is probably the better way to go, considering that it seems to sell for much more than even the rare adamantite. Oh yeah, some more adamantite over here. What's this again? That's ridiculous. What's going on? Now remember everyone, we are level 41 now, but we are going to stop the leveling process at 46. 2 reasons. A, at 46 we get... take a minute. We get Hammer of Wrath, which is a very good thing that we need. And B, I'm worried about anything after that, and we will get, we will be forced into not being able to do time walking, which is something we need to be able to do, because otherwise we blocked ourselves out of quests. Like on my other characters, level 49, I can't do time walking on her. She was stuck in TBC time walking, which means that everything in TBC scaled up to her, or down, or whatever, but I couldn't do any other time walking, which was the whole point of that particular series and that particular channel. So, yes. Eternum still sells for 40 gold. I'm just going to do a quick look to see if there's any rares around. Rares? Did I fries with that? Whoa. Oh, there we go. There he is. That's Manticore dead. Good. Last one is hopefully over here, although it can be in other places as well. Bog Lurker. Although Bog Lurker does sound like another Lasher thing. Oh, there it is. Cool. Oh, we got Bog Mantle, which I'm fairly certain I already have one, didn't I? Bog Mantle. Yeah, not great. Well, that's all of the rares here sorted, which is nice to nice to get sorted at the start rather than not. That's all right. Right, let me just nip over here. I'll fly back and give these in. Right, we have 3 minutes left on this experience booster. It is done then. The marsh has been saved for now. Don't think for a second that this will be the last we hear of the Nava. We must remain vigilant of our enemy as we continue with our mission in Outland. What news do you bring? An Alga must have turned Lena into a giant water sink for the rest of Zangarmarsh. What could they possibly be doing? I don't know. You're doing well to bring this news to us, Orsia. We will send a team to investigate this drain you've discovered. I have a different task for you in the meantime. None of these? Considering it has become a larger nation with a good degree of autonomy, these events are important enough that we need to warn the Cenarian Circle. Don't worry, I'll not ask you to travel to Moonglade. We have emissaries nearby as Hellfire Peninsula. Ah, okay. Minute left, oh no. Good, those marsh beasts have no right to invade the home of the Sporlocks. It would be better if these creatures would learn to live in harmony, but when that's not possible, we're here to take care of the situation. Here, please take this. Thank you. Helm.
A sharp
Unless it upgrades, that's not very good.
go in peace.
Did you find my belongings? I did. My things, they're all here. Thank you, Ozzy. As promised, I'll let you pick one of the items for yourself. I don't have much to offer, but my people have always shared what little we have. Very good. You have my gratitude, Ozzy, and that of the watchers. They will be heartened to hear that you can continue work as yourself without fear of attack. Good. And we are now honoured with the Cenarian expedition. Good. Alright, well I'll go and talk to Cenarian Circle person here, and I'll nip back to the... what do you call it? The... oh, hello, Fogreaver. The Darkmoon Fair. To get another set of our experience. Really. I mean, while I'm in Stormwind, actually, I might as well do some selling as well. Also, I think I'm probably going to try and pick up the flying. What do I have? Oh, I was going to say, why am I friendly with the Army of the Light? Because I am the Army of the Light. Classic Alliance. Stormwind is revered, so we probably get a good amount of money off of that, to be honest with you.
How may I help?
News you bring about the Naga activity in Zangarmarsh's Dire. Your seal was wise in sending word towards you. Not forgotten that the expedition cannot exist without the circle support. Okay. Return to your seal and let her know what will happen with the extenters to prosper affairs and Miglaine and Silverfest has kept numbers occupied, but we will do our best to send the necessary resources to the refuge. Okay.
Bless you.
You are welcome, Sight here. Matches at the Sonora Refuge. I've only got worses left. Oh dear.
Balloon like your
I mean, I don't know what could have gone on in that particular time. I was gone like less than 2 minutes. Literally. Like, what have you been doing? Right, I'm gonna nip to... let's go back to Shittrath. And, yeah, I'll just do some housekeeping. Housekeeping? Oh, I've just noticed the Isle of Cardenas has opened up for us. This is kind of one of those things where...
Need help?
I'm not going to do... this is breadcrumbs. It would be a good idea for me to start doing that, to be honest with you. You know, I would like to get exalted with everything. That's the whole point of this. All the things stuff, isn't it, really? I wonder if that counts as TBC stuff. Gaining reputation gains from combat and quests increased by 50%. Surely that would count, because that's TBC. Do you think they've forgotten about it, though? Well, I think that's something I'll do passively in the background, because I'm not going to record it. Well, I might do record it once. It's probably a good idea. Yeah, but then again, I think I'll probably record it once I've got, like, revered and all of the quests are done. Otherwise, we'll just have massive... I have to keep doing it, and I ain't doing that. I'm extremely lazy. Alright, let's nip to this bloke in here. He's got merchanty stuff. Oh, this lady, sorry. Doesn't really matter who. Let's get rid of that. Let's get rid of that. Get rid of that. I do need glow cap. However, I think I'm probably just going to sell them. Because I can actually sell ride tickets.
See you later.
Okay. The Darkmoon Fair is going to be one of those ones where it's going to just take so much longer to do myself. This requires the Darkmoon Holiday Fair to be active. Yeah, is that here? 44.6, 78.9. 44.6, 78.9, 44.6, 78.9. 44.6, 78.9. So it's here? Can I put a pin on this map? Huh. Is this one of those things where, like, I have to win something? The Pitmaster. Oh, maybe. Midnight? Ugh. That's a very cool set of music, that is. Alright, what we got here then? Mote of Earth? Mote of Earth didn't really sell for much. Mote of Fire is the one that generally sells for more. Okay, so anything good here we can use? That's revered, we're not revered yet. Increase the holy judgments. Bonus sinners and act tab, which is kind of bollocks really. They should just like set it to 3 or something like that. We've collected these, so that's fine. Salted, level 31. Wow, entirely useless. Alright, let's pick up the 70,000 quests from here. I'm fairly certain that's breadcrumbs. Yes, it is. I have lived among the Anchorites of Torridor for some time last year, and at that time I've come to know the marsh quite well. Recently I've started to notice a disturbing change in the land in the northeast. Virtually all life has begun to wither and die, seamlessly without explanation. I have a few ideas as to what might be happening, but they are little more than speculation. If you bring a sample of the soil in that area, I may be able to get to the bottom of the mystery.
Good fortune.
As you may know, many of Teledor's inhabitants are refugees from the war that decimated the Draenei. It is my goal to maintain Telridor as a safe haven for all of our allies in the struggle. There are some who desire to join us, but feel they are not ready yet. We owe them whatever we can. We'll see a group of broken under the leadership of Ikuti. I began a shelter in the ruins of an old temple, which is in the northwest of Serpent Lake. Seek them out and extend your hand in friendship. Before my people were decimated by the Oars, Telridor served as a retreat for Draenei Anchorites and spiritualists. A small order of Anchorites and Vigilants made a number of shrines in this region. During the war, we lost contact with the Anchorites assigned to the shrines, particularly the Bohamu temple in the southwest. I have heard reports that the tribe of Lost Ones are settled in the area and may even be using the ruins. Visit the ruins and tell me what you find there. Okay. Hi. Perspectives in the League sent report encountering a gigantic spore bat that taken to calling Sporewing. They had to leave in a hurry, so they didn't have a chance to kill him while they were here, so I figured I'd finish the job for him. What's left of the report suggests the creature can be found to the southwest part of the Dead Mine. I think Vindicta Idar mentioned that it's in the northwest of... Yes. Of that place.
Each day is a blessing.
There's little in this swamp that could burn Draenei, so we must resort to other means for lighting Teledor. Maybe the creatures and plants in the marshy might a small glow. It's difficult and crude to find glowing creatures, so we've turned to a species of mushroom for our light source. We've picked to cultivate fulgur mushrooms here, but our needs require to grow new crops occasionally. The small green mushrooms often grow at the base of large ones near Teledor. Okay.
You have not forgotten us.
During the Orcs' war against my people, gatherers rarely left Torador for fear of being attacked or captured. Now I venture out more often, but the marsh is no less perilous. It seems that the Neathrays have grown bolder in recent months. I don't know if it's something to do with more competition for their normal prey, but they've been attacking our foraging parties on a regular basis. If we can thin out the ranks in the area around Torador, perhaps we would learn to leave us alone. Sure.
Naru have not forgotten us.
On my Sunday trip, I caught sight of a new outpost being built by a group of trolls. Trolls? Never likely begun to hunting these lands too. They established a permanent presence here. Competition for food will be fierce. We cannot take direct action against them without provocation, but we can remove some of the natural competition for food. For each my Hydra you kill, there's three fewer mouths to feed.
Remember the lessons of the past.
You mean like food? Okay. Right, so it's just these green ones, isn't it, that we need? How many of these do we need? 6. Okay, that's fine. Ah, there we go. Okay. Okay, now Spellwind didn't stand a chance. You know, I'm just thinking, or rather I just realised, is that I thought this quest was about feeding people, but it's not. It's actually about culling the population of other things so that we can still feed our own people, which is just something I didn't expect. Weird. Okay. Oh, by the way, that comes up every time I start recording, is because Control-Alt-P is my pause button, and P, it doesn't even matter what hotkeys you do, if it's just P, then it always brings it up.
Good fortune.
Were you able to get a sample of the soil for the dead mine? Yes, I was. Soil seems to be depleted. So it can't be the cause of the problem, as I thought. What's common leak here? Why is everything suddenly dying? The soil sample you brought me is nearly devoid of moisture out here. If the soil itself is losing moisture, then the creatures that live in the dead mine must be suffering terribly. I've seen what happens when the region's fungal giants become wither and die. The pain drives them mad, causing them to attack anything in their path. These creatures have no idea what's happening to them. They're beyond our ability to save, so the best thing we can do is to end their suffering. Alright.
The lessons of the past. By the light embracing.
So, the Fairfair lost ones have taken over the ruins. Most intriguing, they must remember something from their heritage and the significance of the site. Most of them are more, yeah, this temple could hold the key to redeeming the lost ones and reuniting many old threads of Draenei. 42. When you've told me to your observations at the ruins, it seems this tribe of lost ones has reverted to the worship of animal spirits. Before we can approach them, we must know more of their beliefs. Return to the village and discreetly gather some of their idols. Try to avoid angering them or see her, as it may hurt our chance of making contact with them.
Warm wishes to you.
From the looks of things, we need to replenish our spores soon. Good, so... Yeah. These are good spores, and they should keep us going for quite some time. Thank you for helping us replenish our supplies. You're welcome.
What's on your mind?
Well, no, what's here. And you and I have managed to outshine the whole team as prospectors. When I get back to Anfos, I'm sure to get my choice of assignment. Let's go with strength.
Safe travels.
By Kagrod's flaming navel, it's hot here. I can't blame the first party for leaving, but everyone knows 'twasn't the heat that drove them away. No, it was black sting, although they won't admit it. They were camped just south of the glowing Draenei towers, to the west, just north of the village. When a giant wasp appeared out of nowhere and attacks, I can't wait to see the looks on their faces when I bring out the creature's stinger back from time and sow them.
Off with you.
Right then.
May the light embrace you.
I'll sell some things first.
Dionysaka. Greetings, friend.
Thank you for the help clearing out some of the Marshfang Rippers out here. If they had any intelligence, perhaps they learned that it's best to live and let live. Giant ever-growing bugs with intelligence, wonder what that would be like. Ugh. Not fun. It's good to see another fresh face around here. When Halloran and I first came to Dowdo with only outsiders, well, that seems to be a lifetime ago. Still, we try to welcome newcomers and ensure that there's always enough food and supplies. We can never fully repay the kindness of Telbador's anchorites, but we follow their example and extend to others. If you'd like to help, the nearby nicks are populated with fish called umbrown fleals, whose meat is a staple of our diet.
Open your heart to the light.
Welcome to the top. Yes, okay. Well, then that should ease the demand on the food supply around here for immediate food, or we're going to need to find new sources of food. Fish and mushrooms suffice, but variety can never be underestimated. Living in a such remote location has taught her to make use of everything available. Of course, you have to learn to stop thinking about where some of the materials come from first. I found that the wings of the Umberfen stingers are very helpful for waterproofing. They're strong, thin, and flexible. I see the look on your face. Like I said, it takes time to get used to the idea. I know you're going out and about, and would you mind bringing some of the wings? I don't really understand that part. It's like, oh, I'm not used to using everything of the animal and all that stuff. That's bollock. Like, I've literally gone out and murdered just countless things. For food, for whatever. Like, this really doesn't put a dent into my caring. A close inspection of the basidium reveals a number of indentation that might hold something. The alien mass of fungus represents something of a puzzle. It's far from healthy, but you have a little clue of what function it might do. Perhaps someone more familiar to the desert of Zangarmarsh will be able to tell you more about this thing. I have to say the spec has just come alive now that we've got divine purpose. You know, I think they've reduced the drop rate of these wings because they were terrible beforehand, and now they just seem to be even worse. I don't think I've ever been in here. Marsh Baron Brock. What? Literally never seen this mob before in my life. Huh. Alright. Still don't know what to do with it. I'll Google it. Ah, you're evading, are you? Okay. Marsh Baron Brog. And a Zangarmarsh. For God's sake. As I was saying, was it then? Comments. It probably was intended for a counting example, drop quest item. Just nothing at all. Okay, that's fine. Very likely was just forgotten about when it came to giving mobs some good drop. What's that? Sorry, don't make them angry. Right, before we go give these in, there is a mob over here that gives you a drop. I'm also probably going to Hearth. This bloody mandible comes from an unbelievably large creature. The Neathray belonging was the largest ever seen in Zangarmarsh. Judging from the condition of the mandible, the Count must have abandoned a diet of carrion in favour of living flesh. Surely the expedition would be interested in this. Thank you for helping with the difficult task. We'll see how work in the Deadmire is not done, but on our efforts will focus on doing what we can to restore balance to the area.
Remain vigilant.
Is this any good? No.
Warm wishes to.
Do you have the idols? Yes, I do. They should be more than sufficient. They seem to be fixating on birds, which is odd because there aren't many bird species native to Zangarmarsh. What could this mean? Could we encounter the Arakoa? The Chimney people, they seem to be embodiment of powerful bird spirit. I have a feeling that these lost ones may not respond well to Draenei, but would welcome an Arakoa. Create a potion that will allow you to take the form of an Arakoa for a short time. It requires a couple of reagents that cannot be stored. Must be used within hours of garroting. You need to bring me a handful of spore-bat eyes and some fen strider tentacles. Both species dwell in the wilderness surrounding Teledor.
Great to meet you.
You managed to find the stinger? Remember, it's useless to me if it's damaged. Can't thank you enough, lass. I'm going to enjoy this.
May the light embrace you.
Looks like a basidium of a bug giant, but I haven't seen one of these conditions before. I know that the giants in the Deadmire had begun to wither, but it's far from advanced than I expected. Deadmire was once a lake like the others in the marsh. It served as a spawning ground for the giants. With the waters receding, it seems changes are preventing the giants from sporing. If this continues, the giant may disappear entirely. We're certain how far the damage is spared. The basidium brought me comes from a boglord. Their larger, hardier cousins, the lords, should prove more resilient to the generation that struck the giants. It'd be good to know how the changes in the Deadmire have affected the creatures there out there return. Return to Deadmire and see if you can get samples from the boglords and Hydra in the area. You mean by murdering more of them? That's a good idea. Yeah. I'm sure that'll definitely help the population.
Blessings upon you.
If any fish, yeah, you know what I mean. Give you help, your generosity will not be forgotten. Oh, you know what I forgot to get? I forgot to get the, pick up the bloody flight, didn't I? Did you manage to get anywhere on the diaphanous wings? I did. At least you don't have to clean them, that's the worst job of the lot, but once it's done, you never know they were attracted to a giant insect. Oh, Avenging Wrath, good. We got a 2-minute Avenging Wrath. Excellent. Right, so I'm level 45 now. I got Selfless Healer because just because Vengeance, you just don't do enough to really be able to. You just don't get to level to 5 stacks all that well. Look, I want to use all of my stacks like ASAP, really. So I did make two grand today. I went and I'm rewatching Quinton Reviews' videos on iCarly. So I just did that, and then I spent a little bit of time just picking some what do you call it? Picking some glow things, and they sell for quite a lot. And they're like 7 gold each, something like that. It's pretty good. I think I sold a bunch of actually I can probably tell, can't I? Let's go on to TSM. Let's move this out of the way. So bear with me. Yeah, this is really good as well. Like, I'm getting quite a bit of money from just doing this. Right, and then we just do V. Ah, very nice, good. Right, so, can I just do this character? Yeah. Right, so, top gold earned, top item is the... Did that actually sell? Okay. I am really surprised that sold. Right. I legit might put some more of those on if people are buying those. Okay. Well, top line is feline ore. How many of these have I done in total? Sold 210. Wish it would say how much I've actually sold. I don't know. Okay, well, sure. Doesn't really matter. So yeah, but I've also found out that as long as I'm in some other time walking, everything scales to level 50. So I don't actually even need to get to any other time walking. I can stay in Burning Crusade time walking. And as we hit level 46, yeah, we can stay. Yeah, we can just stay in time walking. And it even works for the what do you call it ones? For the classic ones. Which is pretty great and very useful, in all honesty. Wow, this is terrible. Oh, I also upgraded my weapon, because I realised that my axe was a good 20... Well, if you can hear that, by the way, that's my girlfriend downstairs, she's watching TV. Yeah, sorry, what I'm saying is, yeah, it was a good 20 eye levels under what it should be. So, thought it'd be a good idea for me to actually, you know, upgrade. Oh, I should probably already also mention that I've also bought the faster riding speed. It's useful. It's very useful, in fact. The reagents I have. These will do quite nicely. Allow me a moment to mix up the potion. Time has come for him to embrace the feral fen and teach them that the light has not forsaken them. Take the potion I prepared and carry it with you to the ruins. Once you've around the ruins, drink the potion to assume the form of one of the bird spirits. Speak with the elder and let him know that the Draenei are ready to welcome his people for as long lost brothers. That will definitely work. Zamas is fine, looks distressed. It's exactly as I feared, Orsia. The drying environment is taking a heavy toll on the creatures, never meant to live outside swampy environments. We'll have to continue to monitor the area and consult with Cenarian Expedition to see if anything can be done. 250 quests, really? Just 250 quests? I'm surprised. Oh, you probably noticed that all of this has got, I've got gather mate. Might actually just be gatherer. I think it's just gatherer and then with all of the information from Wowhead, because that's been very useful. Been going around looking, just getting some feline stuff. Feline stuff is actually kind of good, getting all this stuff, because you get experience with it. And if you get experience, then it's actually quite useful. I don't really care for the adamantite because it doesn't really go for as much as feline. I was talking to I was talking to Luke. No, I wasn't. I was talking to Sam a few days ago, and he said that apparently feline is used for the transmogs and stuff like that, so that's why it actually still goes for quite a bit. But I mean, I don't really mind continually getting it. It's not too bad. I'm not entirely sure, you know, whether or not it's going to continue that way, as in like the first one in the first one in like Cataclysm might go for more or something like that. Or like Wrath or something. I really want to do Wrath next, but I can't not do this, to be honest with you. Oh, okay. Hi there, Elder. I'm reworking you. Greetings, Elder. It's time for your people to end the hostility towards the Draenei and their allies. Treat the Draenei, the people who have turned their backs on us, where we suffer, I think not. I did not mean to deceive you, Elder. The Draenei of Teledor thought the approach you in a way that would be familiar to you. But you could have just not said that. So we're to trust people who will insult us with their deception? Do the Draenei think so little of us that they must resort to trickery to get our attention? I will tell them. That is not at all how any of that would have gone down. But okay. I mean, that could have gone a lot better, if I'm going to be honest with you. But never mind, I guess. Like if we just not told them. Alright, I guess whatever. Okay. I really wish it'd be like, just don't show my other characters. Because I don't really want to see them. Valve token's quite expensive at the minute. Thing is though, money is kind of useless right now. Like gold used to be like sought after. I would say after Warlords it was kind of useless. But did you speak to the Elder? I did. They refused. They were to choose their own paths, of course, but their story surprised me. I would think that all of the Draenei, including the broken and lost ones, would still remember that we are all part of the same people. I suppose he is right about the folly of deceiving them, but still, you could not see the intentions were friendly? Apparently not. Alright, let's head over to here and then do this, and we'll do the lady down there at some point as well. So there's still, apparently, quite a few quests left. Which is surprising to me, to be honest with you. Wow, that is quite a few quests. Okay. So we still need some... Did we not get that? We can get that. We need to preserve cudgel. Well, apparently we don't have that just yet. Okay. Boglurker... Oh, Boglurker still hasn't got these. Oh, I've been selling these, haven't I? That'll be the issue then, yes. That's 35k. It's 12k. Okay. So drop tiny spore, but it doesn't really go for enough. Potential currency. Captured firefly. I do want this because that apparently goes for quite a bit. They're around here, I think, aren't they? Yeah, they're here. They drop from these needlers. Really tempted to farm these out a little bit more now and watch them rather than record. Also, I have a favour to ask you. Normally I would do this myself, but my hands are already beyond full. Okay. I have an associate named Kylon in Silvanor, the Brezos Mountains in the north. He's expected to hear me for the near future, although I suspect he won't like what I have to say. Deliver my response to him. Oh, sure. Books. The marsh is full of them, and my companions here seem to be obsessed with them. Well, I've had it with the books. Something far more intriguing has captured my interest. To the west, there is a village of lost ones who call themselves the Daggerfin. The whole tribe consists of highly specialised assassins. I've noticed they're mixing using a particularly potent kind of poison. I'm dying to know more about the poison, but that's going to require a copy of the recipe in a small vial.
See you around.
Sure. Want to achieve Mumakai, the leader of the found degenerate Lost One tribe of Daggerfall, has produced brutal attempts to get the Umbrage Harbourage. The chieftain and his band of assassins are responsible for the deaths of numerous Kurenai, and Draenei should be approached by seasoned combats. Travellers are advised to avoid the village to the west. To claim the bounty, present privilege buys to the place. Okay, sure.
We survive.
If Ankarai Ahern catch you as a fan, then you may prove your trustworthiness. Please forgive my wariness, Draenei, but is often all that stands between my people and death. You're welcome to shelter among us. Perhaps our mutual trust will grow, indeed. The small band of broken you see here is a mission from a larger settlement in Magran, the Kurenai, as we call ourselves, the broken who desire to reunite our Draenei brothers. My group have come here to strengthen the Kurenai ties of the Draenei Terodor. If the Zangarmarsh ogres have it away, the temple will not stand much longer. They have cleared the hewn bog of its towering mushrooms and draw ever closer to our refuge. Call yourself a friend and aid us in fighting this enemy. The Kurenai and the Draenei don't always see eye to eye, particularly on the issue of the Lost Ones. We are content to help the Lost Ones who seek us out, but we don't want to pursue them, so Draenei are intent on redeeming them all. However, there are times when the Lost Ones go too far, such as the Daggerfen in their village to the west. They dabble in poison and deceit, arts that come unnaturally to us. We must put an end to this before the vile Daggerfens can extend their interest. Okay. Oh! Not that much, really. Oh, that's pity. It looks like there might be another chest over here. It doesn't look like it. Ah, there's a poison thing here then. I'm wondering if this will level me. Maybe. Oh, dodge, I don't care for that one.
See you later.
Did you search the yield information that I can get blah 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 blah? Yes. Leads through the manual. They're using Ragveil as a base for the poison? No, that can't be right. Ragveil has non-toxic properties. Including Ragveil in a poison is like a rogue wielding 2 maces, which is a reference to when maces were allowed to... rogues were allowed to have maces, I think, in TBC. Surely you can do it, but it isn't the true essence of your calling. I just can't understand. I mean, thank you for fetching these for me. I'll try out the poison as soon as time permits. Thanks.
Safe travels.
The Zangarmarsh threat is contained for the moment, but I'm certain they won't give up that easily. I've forgotten many things since the end of my life as a trainer, but the stubbornness of the ogres is an enduring memory. Centerpiece of every ogre tribe is its leader. Without leadership, the Zangarmarsh organization would disappear. They resort to infighting to determine who will lead next. Although I've seen the ogres out and about in the area, their true strength is concentrated in the Zangarmarsh stronghold to the northwest. It's located in a cave on a small island connected to the marsh by a fallen mushroom. Go there, defeat Overlord Gorefist. That should provide us with a well-deserved respite. Okay. So you wish to claim the bounty on the chieftain? Yes. Remarkable. There have been others who tried to claim the bounty, but they never returned. It's hard to figure out what happened to them. Not hard to figure out what happened. Leave that no one will be troubled on Monaco and the Generates. You've done well, Orsia. Zagavana beyond redemption by anyone's standards, but I'm not certain that the Draenei would have acted with the proper speed in this situation. Message Terodor is a breadcrumbs quest. Hello.
Good prices here. See.
Madku can always see Draenei approaching and is shining him over from a mile away, even in the smoky swamp. Mac 2 wants to laugh at them, but then he remembers that they have been kind to Kurenai, and he wants to teach them about how Kurenai make armor. Dark Scaly hides with a Fenclaw makes some of the best armor Mac 2 has ever worn. If Orsia can bring Mac 2 some of these hides from the Fenclaw Thrasher's deep and certain layer, he'll be happy to share some of his armor. Okay. Okay, but there's another one down here, isn't there? You.
Must not give up.
When I speak to Draenei, I often get the sense that they consider themselves removed from their environment. Many seem to pity my brethren the Broken, who seem to have lost something. We Broken have lost our inclination towards the light, but our experiences have brought us closer to the land. People have opportunities where few Draenei do. Take, for example, the venom of the marshlight breeders that live in the south and the west. It has very uses for hunting to healing. Our reasons that guy led us to Zangarmarsh was to help open the lines of communication between Jenna and the Kurenai home city of Teledor and Nagrand. In order for the message to pass between Teledor and Nagrand, the roads must be secured. On our way here, we were attacked repeatedly by Marfang slicers. We were able to fight them off, but they would pose a formidable threat to a solitary messenger. Reducing the numbers will help ensure the safety of our messengers. Sure. Travelling through the Naga-infested lands has shown me the cruel truth of how my less fortunate brethren are treated. At Marshlight Lake to the southwest, I observed a particularly malicious taskmaster playing a deadly game. He orders his slaves out to the island in Marshlight Lake, where he knows that Terraclaw, a giant bogstrock, is ready to feed. I needn't describe what results. We are too fluid to take on the Naga directly, but we will deprive them of their amusement by killing their pet. Sure. Right, let's go here first. We'll do this. As with a little bit of luck, there'll be some feline underneath it. Well, I was hoping that would work, but it's not.
Huh. Whoa, oh, son of a bitch. That was dumb. Right, this should ding me now, I think, this one. Yep, there we go. Okay, Hammer of Wrath as well now. Right, let's put that there. I guess we'll put it on 4, whatever. So, let me just kill this last one here, and I will nip back to Stormwind to stop me getting any more experience.
You need something? Have a good one.
Alright, that's that then. Right, I've got quite a bit more money, to be honest with you. These glow caps seem to be selling, and the fell iron ore seems to be selling quite well. I'm going to be honest with you, quite well. But the problem is someone seems to have massively increased the... I think someone bought out all of my glow cap and then put them on for a higher amount. And I don't think people are going to buy it for that amount. Because they were... I think they were 10 gold each. Someone put them up at like 65 gold each. I doubt people are going to buy them for that. But we'll see. No one bought them over the period last night when I put them up, so I guess that's okay. Also, time walking, I think if it ends here, time walking event ends here, so we've got 2 more days of this and we can go do something else, which is great. So, with that, I think I might do Nagrand, because we might be able to get to the Kuranai pretty high with that, in all honesty. Spent a good amount of time last night. Oh my god, that does a lot of damage. Oh. Fucking hell. That's ridiculous. So as I was saying... Yeah, someone had put it up for quite a lot. So I'm going to do that. After this, we'll probably do Nagrand, like I said. And then after that, we'll probably do some Calendar stuff. Because I haven't actually done anything there yet. Hello, Terraclaw. You know what I miss? The procs to make Hammer of Wrath usable when not executing. That was cool. I know Ascension did that, I'm fairly certain. Although, no, that's not Ascension thing nearly. That's just a Paladin, Paladin talents, isn't it? I don't know, it was just cool. The use of Exorcism as well. I don't know, to be honest with you, once they removed talent points, they really fucked up every class. That's why, I mean, with all its flaws, Ascension is still the better version. We got the hide. Isn't the hide what we need? The cloak, sorry. Isn't the cloak what we need? It is, yes. How much does it go for, though? 300. I'm just going to go with this then, I think. Alright, good. That gives us our... Getting closer to full transmog. Although I don't know. I don't know whether I'm happy or not that I decided not to choose a different account to start this on. I was literally going to make another account to start this on, so I wouldn't have anything of my previous accounts. But then I decided against that, because just be too much of a pain in the arse to sort out. So, I didn't. Plus I'd have to pay for another account, and that's kind of dumb. So, I mean, then again, if I would have bought everything and then not bought Shadowlands, I would constantly have the Shadowlands breadcrumb quest coming up if I'd gotten high level. Which I suppose doesn't really fix the fact that that still occurs anyway. And for God's sake. Bloody... Any Valheim? No, okay. But, I don't know. Might have been a good idea. So I had to start from the start with all the transmog stuff. That would have been pretty cool. But, I'm going to be honest with you guys. I'm not starting again. The Mauler's here, good. Hello. I'm glad we're going here because there's usually a good amount of iron. A good amount of, yeah, you see, one or two of them. Another ground there. What we got here then? Not really too bothered about adamantite, but I will pick it up. It does sap. What is the point in that? It doesn't do all that much damage. 360 holy damage? Okay. Like, most of these do more... Yeah, that does more damage anyway. I don't know. It just doesn't see any point. I'm also trying to level up a paladin in Wrath Classic. It's not up yet, Wrath Classic. But, I mean, it is up. It's just not... you know, Wrath yet. It's still TBC. But fucking hell, it's rough. It is a rough game for a paladin. But I know in Wrath they're actually quite good. I don't know. I used my boost on a shaman and I'm kind of regretting it. I did send in a petition to maybe get that reversed, but the internet says I'm probably shit out of luck with that, but no harm in trying, really. But yeah, I'm really hoping that this is a thing. $483 damage. Okay, well, I mean, that's still not great. Not much of an execute, is it? Hold on, is Overlord Gorefist the one in the place up top? I think that's right. I think he's in the place up top rather than here, which is annoying. Oh, I'm also going to change our talent. PvP talents, because they're all kind of shit. When healed by an ally, allies in your area... Ugh. All of these are pretty bad. When you lost control applied to you or your fallen area, gain 6% chance for each second, max 2 stacks. It's kind of bad, honestly. All of them are. Oh, it's quite difficult to get mining 100. 75. Weird. I hope to demonstrate the use of the venom blood to anchorite Ahern and others in Torador. That's going to require me double my supply. Thank you for bringing me this venom, Orsia. It will go a long way to making my demonstration possible without depleting my personal stores. That's excellent news. The way is still far from perfectly safe, but the messengers are clever and resourceful. Thank you, Orsia. Perhaps with the help of the trainer, this marsh will one day be free of Naga. I can't imagine what it must be like to be forced to serve like one. He doesn't talk about it much, but Mac 2 was once a slave. Oh, really? Okay.
You find many things.
Does he have hides? Yes, I do. There's good hides. Mac 2 thanks. They make good armor. Who knows? There might even be enough left for Mac 2 to make some armor for the Draenei. Last time Mac 2 was out hunting hydras for hides at Serpent Lake, he was attacked by the biggest hydras ever seen. Mac 2 reached for his spear, but it was too late. He had just enough time to escape before becoming hydra food. Who knows, maybe next time. Mac 2 not so lucky. Mac 2 wants you... wants to be there, so... wants to be there, so there won't be a next time. What? Okay, will you help Mac 2 get his revenge on Morog? Yeah, sure.
Leave.
And Ashwama, thanks for helping secure a position at the Orbor Harbour. I will send word of your deeds to the Kuranai city of Telar and the Grand. There will be many opportunities for our peoples to work together. Oh, it is literally irrelevant. Let's go for that.
You. I can help you.
Yes, you can. Bye.
Like
Nope. Oh, it's got a dodge on it. Nope.
see you around.
Fine, okay. Well, let's kill this guy then. That should be everything over here. Well, I mean, we're here. Let's try and kill at least a few of these. For the chance at the pet. What's it called? So, Tar Maragesh. Okay. That's weird. Where is it? Has it just been killed? I've just been killed. That's weird because I'm fairly certain it doesn't move from there. Maragesh. We'll have to come back then. Okay, well, we'll have to come back then. That's fine. Let's go do the rest of the quest down here then. I'm not going to pick up these glow caps just yet. Oh, hold on. I know why they're selling for a lot. Because of this. Combat and quests increase. Yeah, so you can get more reputation with them. Oh, that makes a lot of sense. Okay, sure. I guess I should stop out these then, really? Oh, good help, finally. It's just so much to do and I need to stay here and organise it all. Have you all ready to get your hands dirty? Yep. We need to learn all we can about the spoilings of Sporigor and the relationship to the creatures around them. Want me to do that? We'll do what I'm doing. Passive observation while making a note of their interactions. I need to head over to the spawning glen to the west, investigate the whole area, then return to me to tell me what you saw. The watcher blinked several times in surprise. Where did you get that thing?
Are you sure that's real? I mean, I knew there were large wildlife in the marsh, but there are giant creatures and there are giant bugs. Come to think of it, the Spallings did mention a story about the fearsome Manetherae that used to terrorize them before the Boglord incursion. What if the stories are true? Oh dear, I better take a look at that safekeeping. The expedition will want to know about this. Are you alright there?
Going.
You there, you must help us. The fungal giants are devouring all of our spore sacs. You must do something or we'll lose our young. The spore sacs start out large and become smaller as the air inside them deplete, and look for the small and mature spore sacs. Save as many as you can. All the Spallings and the Boglords have never gotten along well. In the past, we managed to keep them at bay with spears and stones. Lately, they seem to be more aggressive or more desperate. They do not fear us or our weapons. You are much scarier and better armed than us. If you were to fight the Boglords for us, we'll be doing for everyone in your debt. Bring me their tendrils so I know how many you've killed. You're a kind Renaultier, not like some of the others I've met. You should meet the rest of my people. Oh yeah, it's because I'm friendly, isn't it? Am I friendly though? I think it might be something else because I did the. I was able to get to Underbog at some point. I was able to do Underbog. Not to mention all of the bog tendrils as well that I did sell for quite a substantial amount, and I didn't realise why, and now I know why. It's because they give rep. Well, that would be the case. Yes, indeed. It's alright. Yeah, that's something that wouldn't have happened if I was prot, because you are immune to daze while being prot. Oh, it no longer gets rid of stacks, it gets rid of everything. Oh, I didn't realise that. Okay. That's not what I meant to do. Ah, there you are. Oh, I get what you see. Oh, so all of these are the massive spore sacs, and these are the tiny ones because they've been... Oh, that's some good storytelling, that is. I like that. We didn't actually have any bog tendrils just yet, do we? Because it's actually kind of difficult to... Because the drop rate is generally quite bad. The spore sacs, did you get them? You've done it. You have my people's thanks. I hope you understand this is where our young ones come from. We can't let those beasts devour our sacs. As a below slaying go, teach those brutes not to come into our Sparrow. Hi. You made it back alive. I let the other Spallings know about you, Ossia, the Great Slayer. And we are now honoured. I will, however, pick up all of these on the way, as that makes a lot of sense. Foire we'll do at some point, because that's an escort quest that takes a considerable amount of time. You have something to show me, Alcia? You've helped protect the next generation of Spallings strain. I can only repay you by welcoming you into our home. Stay for a bit, meet the other Spallings. They will have many questions, I hope you don't mind. The Naga of the Bloodcurse Enclave to the north have begun killing our people. We can't allow this to happen, Paladin. We should actually teach them the rest of us proof of our friendship. That's a daily, if I remember correctly. Spore bats somewhat accumulate fertile spores on their appendages from wandering around the tall stock mushrooms in the marsh. You can see where short people, so our options for gathering these spores are limited. Seek out the spore bats. A marsh walking together fertile spores. All of spore go will bring your dead. Fertile spores is another one of those things that sells for quite a substantial amount. What we'll do, we'll come back here because we can get these literally anywhere. Actually, we can kill this guy here. While we're here. And the spore bat while it's here, sure. Okay, you know when I said we'll get there? That was before everything that I needed was literally in the direction of the way I was going. Annoying how only one spore bat from one fertile spore from that, but okay. What? The buglores of Quag Ridge are eating the spawning pods? This isn't good. I was wondering why the buglores were crossing the road to go to the spawning glade. They must be starving for some reason. This just will not do. I mean, normally I wouldn't get involved, but if they continue to eat all of the spawning pod, they'll wipe them out. Here's what we'll do. I'll stay here. You head to Quag Ridge to the east and look for dietary clues as to why they're raiding the spawlings. Be sure that you collect all the evidence carefully, Paladin. Then we will be understanding of... Okay, well, I've done that. Okay. This is what you found? That's odd. These husked mushroom remains are both unusual and somehow look familiar. I have to think on this a moment. Don't go anywhere. Yes, that's it. I knew where I'd seen this particular phylum of mushroom. Somewhere in the marsh to the north there's a place known as Hume Bog. I'll name for a place if you ask me, but I've never been there. I'll need samples of these mushrooms to confirm my hypothesis. Just be careful, Paladin. I've heard that the ogres have moved in the area, so you have to get the samples from them. Could that be why the buglores are no longer going there for food? I'm going to say probably. Tell my wife hello. Right, we've still got the slave drivers to kill, just 2 more now. And...
After that, we could just grab one more fertile spore. Shouldn't be too difficult to pick one up. I mean, I'm basically just at the mercy of RNG, really, for that kind of stuff. Any other slave driver? Not really. Do you have the samples? I do. We definitely have to match here, and the presence of the ogres. What they were doing explains everything. Now I get why they call it the hewn bog. Hewn bog? Oh, I don't know. We have to do something about this situation, but what? We can't just wipe out all the ogres. They have every bit as much right to be there as any other creature in the marsh. Oh, it just hit 10k, very nice. Paladin, I've got an idea. I want you to head north again, this time into the heart of ogre territory. North of the Hidden One is a place for Ogre stronghold, which sits on a floating island above the large mushroom bridge, yes? Must be storing the harvester's mushrooms there. I bet you'll find them all over the place, probably on the ogres themselves too. Give me a specific number and I will try to do something about the long lost... okay. We can't kill all of the ogres because they're allowed to be there, but we can kill some of them. I'm not entirely sure that's how that works, but okay. In fairness, though, some... what's the word I'm looking for? Damn it. Crap, forgotten the word. Where you have to... bear with me. I think it's conservation, but either way, the point is that sometimes it requires killing off animals, so I guess that's good enough, I don't know. Not to you, well, please don't you found our friendship also, yeah, perhaps the Naga heathens will think twice about harassing us in the future now that we've got such a powerful ally? Sure. Ooh. Wow. Crit and haste. Exactly the same. That's actually an ever so slight increase, isn't it? Because it's got crit and haste. Well, I mean, slightly less. Actually, keep them. Reports of going in the Naga, the Black Conclave. Please continue to come up here. We thought you had dealt with this paladin. It says you teach them lessons, proof of our continued friendship. Now, that is a repeatable. Why it doesn't have the repeatable thing is beyond me. You did it also, you obtained the fertile spores? I did. They're great spores. Tall stalks are vital to rebuilding our town. Now, after the buglords attacks for suffering when a quite short supply. Yeah, you see here, that's... That's fine. Now that we're still friends is that thing. Yeah, we need to do that at some point. Sitting back the mushrooms and these... Okay, that's fine. Oh, hello, what we got here then? Blob, blob. Hello? Adamantite. That's fine. I'm wondering if I should go prot and do a load of underbogs for the fertile spores and the bog tendrils. I mean, adamantite is actually kind of good. I mean, it's not selling for that much as adamantite, but it gives me what do you call it? Gives me skill. quick look here. While my global cooldown goes 0.02 seconds down, everything else kind of get... Oh, but then again, that is good haste. I don't know. No, we'll keep that one. We are trying to definitely get the best... once we get level... Yeah, we are level 46, aren't we? So I would like to try and get some good stuff. We have all the mushrooms that we need to create a new garden for the bog lords. They are perfect. I thank you, Paladin. You've been ever so careful not to disrupt the natural order of things. We've gathered so much information in a short amount of time. Now let's see if we can get our plan to work.
Go in peace.
Right. 34, 9, 13, 17. Holy crap, yes, that is much better. Isn't this everything now? No time for curiosity. Deliver the sonar. Why is it 99 out of 140? Oh, I'm an idiot. That's the whole thing, not the quests. That's still 77 out of 101, though. Huh. Why? Huh. Okay. I don't understand why that was a thing. Come on, buddy. I'm not your guy, pal. I'm not your guy, friend. I'm not your friend, buddy. It just takes the whole lot. Hi buddy, big bear, look, it's working. It's really working. Now all I'll have to do is grow more of these mushrooms and blah likely have a what's the mushroom tree mix off with it. Huh. I literally think that's everything, isn't it? Just here. I think you guys here, you made it possible for both spoilings of the boat tank. Thank you. I think that's everything now, isn't it? Used. Oh, right. So, I'm going to be honest with you. The whole quest to his what's his face with Foie, I'm gonna do on my own because I hate it. It's such a bad quest. It takes like 20 minutes. Shit. I wonder if I just missed that guy. No, because he's hard. He wouldn't have done that. Well, I mean, I guess there's probably one that does that. And there he is, look, yeah. Yeah, let me just do a quick run around this area for needlers and glow caps, and I will give in the other quest. I didn't mean to do that. I'm also realising that I think a lot of the glow cap was bought because it was the weekend. I have a feeling that a lot of that is now going to stop, or at least slow down. Okay, well, annoying but inevitable, I guess. They also changed melee damage a while ago, didn't they? Where white damage does not do as much as it used to. I recall rogues being really pissed at that. Because like a lot of rogue damage came from white damage. By white damage, I actually mean like the white text damage. White text damage is melee, just normal melee. Yellow damage is any ability that you use.
Good prices here.
Nox approvingly, Mac 2 is thankful for your help. Mac 2 is proud to satisfy you, will not be caught off guard again. Let's go for the onslaught. Right, so I've decided against using this because it's just not as great, not as good. That can go for 3k, sure. Anything else here? That can be sold, that can be sold. That's everything, I think. Good. Right, so what else is left here then? Mike's up a little bit here. I just want to say, I don't think I'm going to have any trouble selling this glow cap. We are on our way to the Swamp of Sorrows at the minute. Actually, I'm going to take a small detour and try and kill Fedfennel again for this pale skinner that apparently goes for 90,000 gold. You'll notice we've got 23,000, well 25,000, 24,000 gold technically. Yeah, so I had 8,000 gold in my mail a few days ago, all from glow caps. So that was nice. I found out that this ends on the reset. So that's why we're not doing this today, because they're just not going to get there in time. Do we have Fedfennel around? No, he's not here. Okay, that's... Okay, maybe he is here. Okay, well, that's fine. Right, what I have done is set up protection. So if we've got a load of guys like this, we can just go in and pull them all. Darn it. Nope, still nothing. Right, as you can see, takes a while, but we can kill a lot at once, can't we? So that's always pretty good. So we are looking for this one specifically, the Pale Skinner. Honestly, I'm looking for it twice because I want to use it. No, we don't, because it looks shit. I'm also trying to find a good transmog to go with the axe that we've got here. This one. It looks very good, but I don't know. Not really sure. So yeah. Let me get over to the Swamp of Sorrows. I'm just going and seeing if they've got the rare stuff on at the minute. Cara, I think, is in here, isn't she? Yes. Ah, it's got nothing on at the minute. All right. Hold on. Didn't realise these two were in here. That's weird. Well, let's save that then.
Safe travels.
Right, where's the other one? Zone Drop is sucking on pork ribs, and Gloria fell. I think it's Alt right click. Is she in here? So Sage Food Delights. What's the name? What's the name? Gloria. Gloria. There.
You need something? Light.
Right, I'm going to move all of this down into here because I would like to remember to not accidentally sell it. Although I probably won't. Remember to not do that. Sorrows? Oh, right, okay, so let's go to that then. Alright, I will actually see you over there. Alright, here we go.
Yo,
Oh, pardon. I had some issues, so I had to sort that out. Okay.
Time is money, friend.
You know, I've got a problem you might be able to help me with here. See, in addition to the fine pursuit of arms dealing, I'm trying to liven up the entertainment here in Bog Paddle. Apparently there's a bunch of these Makarura things in the northern water that don't take kindly to wild beach parties we're throwing. Joke's on them, I'm not going to be pushed around by some giant lobsters. They're my next source of revenue. You can bring me some of their tails and we'll turn the problem into a profit.